Good evening on Tuesday. It's Tuesday. This is the 52nd weekly waffle. This means that it has been, at the end of this week, it will be one whole year that I've been waffling and putting out for your edification, not education, edification. And this week's waffle nearly didn't happen. So you'll have noticed there's no Monday waffling, and there's been no waffling today. It's now 10 to 9 on Tuesday evening. And I wasn't going to waffle this week. And I'll tell you for why. Where's that from? I'll tell you for why. Natalie will know. I'll tell you for why. Anyway, I had an interaction yesterday morning with a viewer, in which she gave me some feedback which I felt was unwarranted, that she had very much misunderstood me and my approach to certain things and certain people, and I felt misjudged. I felt hurt. We had, let's say, a stiffly polite little argument via private message, and I was upset. And I felt hurt, and I felt misjudged and mildly attacked. And I don't think the lady necessarily meant to attack me. I think she felt she was giving me perhaps constructive criticism, but it, I don't know whether I'm not very good at taking criticism at the best of times, probably not, but certainly in this case she had very much missed the point of several things. I can't go into too much detail because it involves other people. However, she did accuse me of having been mean and spiteful towards two particular friends of mine, and also of humiliating my elderly mother deliberately on the waffle, which again, I don't think I had done, and certainly had not intended to do, and I think she had missed something in that as well. Irrespective of that, I immediately, as soon as I'd finished having this polite little argument, I contacted the two friends and asked them if they felt that what she said was justified, and if so, that... Because I like to be proactive, even though I didn't agree with what... Sorry, there's a hair on the lens, and I thought it was on my neck. Even though I didn't agree with what she had said, and I didn't feel it was justified, I like to be proactive, and so I contacted those two people and said, do you feel this way? You know, this has been said, and I'm wondering if the lady is right, and if I have done this, and if you do feel this way, and if so, then I'm really sorry. And both of them have assured me that they don't, that they know me, that they know how I feel about them, and that they know how they feel about me, and that it was not justified and not correct. And the reason I'm going into all of this is because for yesterday I didn't want to waffle. I didn't want to film anything. I didn't want to do YouTube anymore. I was extremely upset. I don't really know why I'm saying this, because I don't particularly want to give this person the gratification of knowing that they upset me, but I was extremely upset. I was frustrated. I think when we feel misjudged, when we feel that it's not fair, it's you know, I was really, and I phoned Lex, and Lex talked to me and calmed me down a bit, and like I said, and then I contacted the two people concerned, and they both said that no, it wasn't how the lady thought it was, and I felt a bit better afterwards. But I still didn't want to film anything. I didn't want to do the waffle. I wanted to. Somebody outside is shooting with some kind of rifle, and Kai will be terrified. If you can hear that, by the way, in the background, that's what it is. It's somebody somewhere messing about with a gun. I've lost my thread now. Yeah, I wanted to close myself off. I wanted to shut everybody out. I didn't want to do YouTube anymore. I was like, why am I bothering doing YouTube if this is what people think of me? If this is who people think I am? If people could have this opinion of me, why am I bothering being on YouTube? Maybe I should just not do it anymore. And there's no point to it. And so I didn't film anything. It's all right, Molly. It's okay. Molly's come running in as well. It's all right, Molly. So I didn't film anything yesterday, and to be honest, it was nice in a way to have a day off, although it did feel odd not filming anything. You haven't missed anything, by the way. I haven't had two very exciting days that I haven't shown you. And then I didn't film anything today either, while I ummed and ahed about whether I was going to bother this week. I thought perhaps I'd have a week off from the waffle, and then I was like, it's a shame because this is the 52nd waffle, so it's a shame not to complete the year at least. And then I sat down at the computer this evening to edit a Poundland haul that's going up Thursday. And I thought I'd better catch up on my comments from last week's waffle that went up this morning. So today is Tuesday. The waffle goes up at 6 o'clock on Tuesday morning. And without blowing my own horn too loudly, there are several comments on this week's waffle from you guys saying that you like the waffle, that you enjoy watching it. Loving Life says, I look forward to your waffle, knowing I'm not the only one feeling the way I'm feeling. Cherry says, I like it. I like when you tell us that you're feeling blah some days and don't pretend to be up and cheerful when you're not. You're very real. Thanks for the channel. I'm enjoying it. Art Journey said, literally sitting here at 6 a.m. refreshing and chanting waffle, waffle. There was one particular comment. I don't know if I can find it now. Here it is. Rocky Rose 44. I've had a really, really awful few days. I'm no weeping wallflower, but the first thing I did to cheer me up was look for your weekly waffle. I love your videos. They never fail me. That's the power you have now. Thank you, Carla. I don't want to sound like a big head. I don't want to sit here and go, look what I did. I'm a wonderful person. I made Rocky Rose's day better. But it made me realise that there is point to doing this waffle, even if I am misunderstood by some people, even if some people don't like me. It's okay. I don't need to be universally liked. I did say that to this person in our little argument, and I don't think that went down too well. I don't need to be universally liked, and I realise that everyone's a bit Marmite, and maybe I'm more Marmite than most. You love me or you hate me. That's okay. Nobody's making you watch. But I don't know. It just made me realise that it's still worth waffling. This has been 7 minutes of a randomness now, so I'm going to shut up waffling for this evening, and I'll carry on waffling as usual. Tomorrow, Caroline is coming up from Devon for the day. We're going to go and try and find some open charity shops. I haven't found any that are open yet. I have warned her that it might be an abortive mission to find any open charity shops, but I'm really looking forward to seeing her because we haven't seen each other for 100 years. So we're going to have a nice socially distanced day and spend some time together, and it's going to be nice just to do something that was a bit like normal used to be, even if we can't find any charity shops. And of course there won't be anywhere for lunch. It might be Tesco's meal deal sitting in the car, but even so. So that's tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. Thursday, Mum and I are actually going to Tesco's together, because normally I do Mum's Tesco run on a Wednesday, as you know. I'm not doing that tomorrow because of Caroline coming up. And when I said this to Mum, she said, oh, well, I will come on Thursday. And I said, well, are you sure? Because obviously, the virus hasn't gone away. It's still, and she said, yes, I want to go. So that's fine. It's, she's 72. She makes her own choices. So Mum and I are going to Tesco's on Thursday. And I feel like something's happening the rest. Sunday, of course, it's car boot sale. Saturday, Tina Line said that her car boot sale is starting up Saturday. That's down in Burnham, so I might have a bit of a trek. I don't know. I'll see how I feel towards that end of the week and see how the money's stretching, because some things are getting a little bit squidgy money-wise at the moment. Little bit, eek. Somebody used a term and I can't remember it. I don't know. I'll have to edit that because I can't remember it. Anyway, rambling now. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And I'm sorry for this rather serious start to this week's waffle, and I'm sorry for the fact that there's 2 days you haven't seen, but literally it's been 2 days of me doing bugger all, so you've missed out as usual. See you tomorrow. Good night. It's Wednesday. I'm in Chipping Shopbury High Street. There's Caroline. Do a star jump, Caroline. We're very socially distanced at the moment because Caroline has run off because we found a charity shop. This is the first charity shop that we found open. We've driven past at least 5 closed ones to get to this open one. So excitement level rising. I look a bit, let's turn the music off. Caroline, you should look fresh and daisy-like, and I look like I think I do. I think why do I look burgundy? I look burgundy in the face. Because you're closer to. Do you not go red? Right. Yeah, I am red. You're not red. I am. You're not. I'm red. Look at the two of us. Red, not red. Yeah, red. It was flipping on. I mean, they had their back door open and their front door, so they had a passing breeze going through, but it was warm in there. But it was still very exciting. I bought a new handbag Caroline made me.
It was a lovely handbag. I'd have bought it if I was a Radley handbag aficionado.
She made me buy it. And I bought Alice in Wonderland teapot and aficionado, I think. Aficionado, I think, yeah. And some M&S mugs. And Caroline spent all the money in the world. You had a big old bag of stuff.
£50.
£50.
There were a couple of pairs of shoes that were Skechers that you found. Yeah. And then two dresses. I can't remember what I bought. Oh, some curtains.
Moments ago.
Some very nice John Lewis curtains that were £12.
Yeah.
Like a sort of very Orla Keeley-esque I always say Keely. I think it's Kylie. But
I always say Ola Keely, and then other people say Kylie, and I'm like, don't I say Ola Keely. I say Keely.
I've got a feeling I watched
We'll have to
a
ring her
video.
and ask.
I think I watched a video of her and she referred to herself as Ola Keely. I've got a feeling.
Does she talk about herself in the third person? Because that's
No,
weird.
no. I can't.
Yeah, if she just sat there
remember
chatting away
exactly.
about herself in the third person.
No, she
Right,
didn't.
we're off on a hunt for another one now, and some lunch at some point, because yay, hungry.
Yay, hungry. I had
Well, we're now in Yate. There was only the one opening Chipping Sobby, so we come across to Yate Children's Hospital Southwest. Unfortunately, we are 2 days early. They're opening Friday. Start queuing now, yeah. Set up a little campsite outside. So we're going to see if anything else is open. I mean, they've got a massive M&S food hall. Yeah. No, there's a... Not Wilco's. Big Home Bargains. There's Peacock, Sports Direct is open. Superdrug. So most of the bigger shops are open now in the Yate Shopping Centre. Most of the non-essentials, but the charity shops are just a bit slow to join in. How do? It's 5:30. Caroline's gone home. I've had a shower. I really needed a cool shower. Today was a hot, sticky day. I'm very pleased that we got nice weather for the day that Caroline came up to visit and we went out, but they could have took 5 degrees off it and I'd have still been fine with that. It's so hot. Always something to complain about, see? Always. But we had a nice day. Oh, sorry, itchiness. We had a nice day. We did find 3 open charity shops in the end. I've got charity shop haul, so I'm quite pleased with that. And we went to the garden centre so Caroline could have a look at the half-price candles. Sorry, my hair's wet from the shower, that's why I'm messing with it. And I bought the pill carrying thing that I admired the other day. For some reason I didn't buy it. I don't know why I didn't buy it the other day. But it's only a pill. I'm trying to open it. It's only a pill box in a hinged container with a mirror, but it's pretty. And I admired it the other day, didn't buy it, and then wished I had. So I bought one, and Caroline got one in pink. So, because we're like girly twins. So yeah, I was pleased that I treated myself to that, and we did well in the shops. And I'm gonna have a look and see if what I've bought is worth £11 million. And then I've got master reseller in a bit. So I probably should put some clothes on for that, because I'm in my toweling, bathrobey, numbery, jobby thing. Technical term. You should see my keywords on eBay, they're mint. Hello, it's 12:30 on Thursday. Me and Molly are in the car. We've got all the windows open. I know Molly looks like she's dying of heat, but she's got a through breeze. We're just outside the post office. Mum's gone in to get her pension. And we're going shopping. But obviously Molly can't stay in the car while we're in Tesco's. So I think I'm going to sit outside Tesco's with her in the shade. Take her out of the car, find a patch of shade and sit in it with her while Mum's in Tesco's as much as possible. And then if Mum can't manage, she'll have to come out and sit with Molly and I'll have to go in and finish it. So it's just a trying new things day today. You're okay, aren't you, baby? Yeah, you are. Mummy's moving. You're a good girl. Yeah, she's fine. So yeah, we had absolutely shocking night's sleep. We had obviously it's baking hot, so we're all melting. And then there were 5 or 6 power cuts in the night, and every time the power came back on, the neighbour's burglar alarm went off, which Kai was crazy about. So yeah, really bad night's sleep. We are now parked outside Tesco's. We're in the shadiest corner we could find, but even so, I didn't feel happy leaving Molly in the car. Obviously, I would have left the windows open a bit for her, but I can't leave them wide open for risk of her getting out. And I just felt that it was still too hot to leave her in the car on her own without really wide windows. So I've stayed in the car. It's been a difficult thing to decide, because Mum also can't cope very well with doing the shopping. And so we weighed it up, and what we've decided is Mum's gone in. She's got her portable oxygen with her. She's gone on in, and she's turned her phone on, which is a rarity on itself. And then she's going to ring me when she gets to the point where she doesn't feel like she can cope anymore. And then Molly and I will probably get out of the car and we'll walk towards the shop. And then I'll go in and finish the shopping, and Mum will bring Molly back and sit in the car. So we're sitting in the car now with the windows wide open. So. And you're okay, aren't you? It's warm, but you're okay. Yeah. She's a bit puzzled, very puzzled by this procedure. I just wasn't happy leaving in the car on her own, even though we've found the shadiest corner, which of course is furthest away from the shop, obviously. So, yeah, just wasn't happy with leaving her. It's just very, very hot today, and didn't want to come back. She's okay. Didn't want to come back to a passed out dog, obviously. So we're just going to sit here quietly, basically wait for Mum to ring and say, right, I've done all I can, and then me and Mum will swap places and I'll finish the shopping and she'll come back and sit with me. Don't climb out, please. Good morning on Friday. I've got scrambled eggs and toast for my breakfast. It's 9 o'clock and I was going to eat it in the garden and it's already too hot out there. So I brought it upstairs to eat at my desk, and I'm going to watch some YouTube, and then in a bit I'm going to start my day. Okay, I'm going to say 10ish. 10ish. I don't really know. I don't think you care what time it is either. I don't know why I'm obsessed with telling you people the time. It's like I think I'm the Speaking Clock. I'm going to change my YouTube channel name to Carla the Speaking Clock Jenkins. I have just finished filming charity shop haul video that's going to go up tomorrow if I edit it in a minute. And then I really should do some listing, and I don't know if I'm going to be on Cellar Ladies this afternoon. It depends on whether there's an empty spot and whether I still look like this by then, because I'm so tired. I've had 2 very, very bad nights' sleep. So yeah, I might be on Cellar Ladies this afternoon. Don't know. But I do know that I need to edit this video and then crack on with some listing. Because there's no point going out doing charity shop hauls and buying stuff if you don't actually try and sell it. So parcel has arrived. This is something that I've ordered for myself. I'm a bit worried because I know it's breakable and it's not a very parcelled. Oh, listen. It's not a very parcelled parcel, but hopefully it'll be okay. Alrighty. So there is actually a bit of foam, but that's not an awful lot of foam. I have to slide down. There was another bit of foam in the bottom. It is what looks like a very lovely lamp on the Kaleidoscope website and looks a little bit less impressive in person. Oh, I didn't realise it was Fizzy Wizzies. Fizzy Wizzies is not a technical term, by the way. Yeah, it's not quite as stunning as it looked on their website, but let's plug it in and see how it looks. I'm going to try and insert a screen clip here of how it looked on the website. Now, admittedly, it's daylight, so it's not going to look quite as good in daylight as it did. But still, a bit, It was only £12 and I found a discount code and got it for £10.80, so it's not the end of the world. I thought it would go really nicely with my room. But I'm a bit unenthused about it now it's here. But we'll try it, when it gets dark, we'll have another look at it and see what we think then. It's nearly 7 p.m. I think it's about 27. I'm on my plumbing. Dogs are here. We've been out for a while actually. I phoned my mother and sat here chatting to her, and now I've got chilly, so the temperature's definitely dropped. We're joking on Cellar Ladies today that I'm going to get merch done, and I'm going to, one of my t-shirts is going to say I'm on my plumbing. So yeah, I'm just about to take the dogs home. There's a lady plodding towards us now, looking unpleasantly cross. She might not be unpleasantly cross, might just be her face. You alright, buddy? So I'm going to take the dogs home and feed them. Thought I'd give you a quick plant update. I have repotted my tomatoes into this. It's just an old supermarket Aldi tray, I think. I'm not even sure where we got it from. But yeah, so they were in 5 individual pots, and they should have been repotted a very long time ago. And Caroline came yesterday and frowned at me, so I've repotted them. 3 of them are fruiting. So this one here, this one at the back, you can see that's a different variety, and this one. These ones not so much, although they have flowered. So I'm assuming fruiting is next on their agenda. And I'm sure with tomatoes, like see this little bit here, I'm sure I'm supposed to pull that bit out. Can you see it? I don't know if you look. It's just growing out here, just above this little And I think I'm supposed to pull that bit off. But I'm going to check online before I do it, just in case I'm not, and I upset my tomato. Because I don't think you're supposed to let them fork out like that, unless that's what makes them go bushy. And maybe I want them bushy instead of leggy. I don't know what I want now. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be wanting. Anyway, they're doing stuff. So that's the tomatoes. I'm getting a wet bum now because I've sat on the bench and Anthony watered everything a minute ago and the bench is a bit damp. These we think, and Caroline and I decided are runner beans and they really need to be out of there and climbing up something. One lot of that is courgette and I can't remember what the other is. Lamb's leaf lettuce or something like that, or baby lamb's lettuce. Whatever the other kind of rocket is, that's still doing really well. I should eat some of that actually because that's definitely ready to eat now. Carrots, they aren't pulling up to see if there's any little carroty bits on the bottom of it yet, but I'm hoping there will be soon. I don't know when carrots actually, when you harvest them, to be honest. Can't remember what they are. Really can't remember. They look the same as those, so they might also be runner beans. They do look the same actually. And Caroline said she reckoned those are peppers at the back, and I may have planted peppers, I'm not sure. And of course my sweet peas, which I know what they are, and they're doing fine. Look, they're just about to start flowering. There's a little flower coming. So, yeah, they're doing really well actually. Strongly established they are. So, I need to plant some more stuff out. But I got the tomatoes done today, so that's a start. And the carrots are in their bag. So, they're done. The runner beans need to climb up stuff. So, I think we're going to have... This is a bit that Anthony dug over and then I ended up not using it because I don't really bend very well. But I think I have to dig that over again. And then the runner beans can climb up something in there, I think. Molly's in there at the moment. What are you doing in there? Come on. Eating grass, Mum. Of course that's what I'm doing in there. I'm eating grass. So yeah, that's my seed update. Really do need to plant stuff out. Look at these. Poor little runner beans are still in these tiny little seed trays. I'll deal with those. They're the next thing on the list. The tomatoes were first on the list. The sofa, which is rare. I don't go on the sofa very much anymore. I'm usually upstairs in bed by now. I've got a portion of leftover bolognese from the freezer, which I've cooked some pasta up to go in. And I went a bit heavy-handed with the cheese, but you know, so what? And I've got celebrity I can't speak. Celebrity Goggle Box on the telly. I'm going to watch this and then I'm off to my bed. You know how nothing in life's ever simple. I said I'd show you my lamp, how it looked in the dark. And there it is, plugged in. And it does look much better in the dark than it did in daylight. However, I'm showing you it on the windowsill against the curtains. And the reason it's there is because I plugged it in down there. I'm going to turn the light on now so you can see what I mean. So yeah, I've had to plug it in down there to that extension lead that so elegantly dangles down by the side of my radiator. And obviously I don't want my lamp to live on the windowsill. And I didn't want it for a bedside lamp. I already have a bedside lamp. I wanted it to go over there. The reason it can't go over here somewhere is because that plug socket butts right up to the unit and I can't move the unit. And this damn silly thing, and this damn stupid thing comes with an immensely long plug. Look at the state of that. So I now have to find another extension lead to have it sticking out down there somewhere. Just frustrating. Nothing is ever simple. Le big sigh right now. Le big French sigh. Good morning on Saturday. It is 20 to 11 and we are on a very late morning walk. So you've just been rolling in the wet grass. He's been rolling in the wet grass and his head's absolutely drenched. It belted down. I was just about to bring them out round about 9ish and it absolutely hammered down for an hour solid. So we waited till it stopped and we're out now. We can't stay out very long because Buddy will start getting grumpy in a minute. You can tell by the way he's arching his back that he's already decided he's not very happy with being out now. But yeah, I'm sat on my plumbing, which is wet, so I'll have a wet bum when I stand up, properly wet jeans, but there isn't anywhere else to sit up here, and my knees and back will not allow me to stand for very long. So I'm hoping the rain will stay off a little while, so they can potter a bit more. And yeah, I need to do some list there. Yeah, look at his face now. You all right there? You done? You want to go home, don't you? Look at his little face. Bearing in mind, he's the one who's been mithering to come out for the last hour. And now where it's like, I don't like it. yeah, I'm going to get some listings done today. I didn't get any listing done yesterday in the end, so I'm going to go home. I've got to plough through everything that's on my to-be listed table because tomorrow is car boot and I hope to add to my to-be listed table. So I'll see you at home. Quick look at my handbag. I put up a charity shop haul video this morning, and in it I mentioned that I bought myself a new Radley handbag from the charity shop, but I hadn't put it in that video because it wasn't to resell. And a couple of people said they'd like to see it, so here it is. It was £18. It's in absolutely brand new condition. I don't think the person who bought it could have used it more than maybe once at the very most. Yeah, I can't see any signs of wear on it. A little bit of dirt down there, but that might have been me because I took it. I've been using it a couple of days. So it's one of the oilskin ones, fabricy oilskinny ones. Brand new. This style, I think, start usually at about 100, and they usually go down to 59.50 in the sale. So even then, 18 quid for this one. Very pleased, really, really pleased. There you go. There's my new handbag. I don't know if the light's very good. I'll move it around there. There you go. Is that better? Can you see it better now? There we go. Yeah, pleased with that. So my new area's arrived. It come in this small flat box, which Amazon, for their best known reason, packed in this large massive box. So still, you know, free box, free packaging. It has incredibly good reviews. It's supposed to be very, very strong and powerful. Still doesn't plug into the mains, which is what one of you guys said I needed, but still, we're going to give it a go. It's got a 35-mile range. Surely there'll be some television programmes being broadcast within 35 miles or something. Gonna have a go at setting it up. Deja vu, anyone? We could make this a weekly waffle segment. On Saturdays, Carla attempts to make her television work segment. So this way it'll be 3 hours of Carla attempts to get into a box. So this is quite different to the other one. So this is the new aerial I bought last week that just isn't strong enough. And the new aerial I bought this week is a big flat thing, which sticks on the wall with 3M stickers and is going to look just smashing. Apparently I can have black side out or white side out. I'm not sure which is going to go with my decor best. Neither is the answer. They should have done a lilac one. Can you read the instructions? Friendly reminder, make sure there are TV towers around your location. Oh, hang on, I'll just pop out and build one. Ensure there are no large obstructions such as mountains, buildings or trees between your TV and TV tower. I'm not entirely sure how they expect me to ensure that. Okay. Well, it's a little thick booklet with only 1 page of instructions, so... Much longer cable than the other one. Right, one of them CBBC, but even so. So there we go, that's better. I've improved the situation somewhat, in that I've got more channels that I had, although I've now lost the BBC channels again. I was just saying to Natalie, I think I might need to move my bedroom round to make this work properly, so that the aerial can be closer to the outside world. Which is a shame, because I like my bedroom layout the way it is, but needs must. That was the aerial falling off the wall. It is 5:20. I took that to work, I got caught in the rain. I came home. All of this stuff behind me now, by the way, is drafted. I'm about to take some photos, even though it's 5 and I don't feel like it. I'm going to do it anyway. Feel the fear. No, it's not fear. It's feel the meh and do it anyway. Take some photos. And that's my plan, take some photos. Good morning, just on Sunday. It is 5 to 12. I have been up. I've been to the boot sale. I got a very, very small boot sale haul, although I did get a new tripod, which is good because I broke my tripod, as I'm sure I've mentioned many times. Small boot sale haul, come back, done a live stream with Lex, and now I'm going back to bed. I have got what I believe is mild tonsillitis, swollen glands, very achy legs, which is a weird side issue of tonsillitis, and achy limbs, basically. And I'm going back to bed for a bit. Nat comes home from work. She's been on a long sleep shift, so she gets home by 3:30 this afternoon, I think. And yeah, I'm going to go and see if I can get a couple of hours kip. And but further to yesterday's aerial shenanigans, I got coaxial cables, so you never know. I might actually manage to get some aerial stuff going on. Might not, but I'm going back to bed anyway. See you in a bit. Okay, I am definitely not very well. I've ordered Chinese takeaway. I don't quite know what happened. I intended to order a chow mein thinking it would slip down, and then I've managed to order a special fried rice instead of a special chow mein, I think, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Won't be eating those, not with a sore throat. So yeah, I'm still in bed. I've been in bed all afternoon. I dozed. I didn't get any joy working with telly, and I feel pretty rough. Sorry, this has been a very crap waffle this week. A little bit of happy has just arrived and somebody needs to look at it, apparently. They're my cakes. These are coffee cupcakes made by Natalie's friend Jess's mum, Cheryl, which is a long-winded way of saying I know the lady too. And yeah, Nat's just been to pick them up for me because I fancied a coffee cupcake. She put them on her Facebook page and I was like, yes, some of those, please. You appear to be putting your nose into the cakes. Madam, thank you. Don't help yourself to a cake. I'm going to help myself to a cake. Okay. It's 10 to 9. I look fabulous. I won't show you the inside of my throat, but it's not pretty. I'm going to try to go to sleep now. And so that's the end of this week's waffle. And I'm sorry, I know it's been patchy at best. Patchy to say the very least. But thank you for watching, thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for not commenting on whatever the hell's going on in my hair right now. And I will see you next week for another waffle. Bye for now.